Good evening, class. I just wanted to give a brief overview of how to use Blackboard when posting assignments, such as discussion boards or other external assignments. When you're answering discussion board posts, you'll want to actually post the responses or original replies in a thread of your own or on your peers. For instance, if we were going to look at the assignments for discussion board, let's check here. For instance, if we were going to go and look at the discussion board guidelines and make your original post, once you got to the discussion board section, you'd click on the actual form right here. Once you got into the form, you would then create a thread. To create that thread, once it opens up, you'll include a subject. So for instance, if I wanted to call this discussion board guideline agree, and then I would say something to the effect of, I have read and agree with these discussion board guidelines. Once I finish my post, then I will click submit. Now you'll see here, there is a thread created under my name as the author, date and time that I submitted it. Now, if I wanted to go in and reply to a peer, I would go in, see one of my peers that I wanted to then reply to. For instance, say I want to reply to myself. I can go in, read their original post, and then I can reply to said discussion board. Again, once I have my post, I can make sure I've read it, all proper punctuation, spelling, grammar, submit it. Now you see that I have an original post and I have a reply. You'll see that there's a reply based on the RE with the colon in front of it. Okay, same thing goes for the other discussion board assignments. For instance, the question again, obviously self-introduction is obvious. Again, for discussion board module 1, assignment 1, the question is here in blue. You'll go into module 1, create a thread. Again, call it whatever you want. Module 1, discussion board, assignment 1. Original post. Submit it. Again, if I'm going to reply to a peer, I'll click on their original post and reply to that post. You cannot make your original post or your replies on other people's original posts. You need to at least have your own original thread. So anytime you go to any discussion board, there should always be one thread started where you are the author. So anytime you go into the discussion board, any of the discussion boards, you need to be able to say that I'm at least an author on one of those, and then I've replied to at least 2 peers. Same thing goes for discussion board assignment 2. This is still week 1. Again, you'll create your thread, make your original post. Then you'll see once you've submitted it, you've created your own thread. From here, it's your responsibility to go in and reply to your peers throughout the week. As long as your original posts to each of the discussion boards are submitted by Wednesday and at least 2 peers per discussion board post by Saturdays, then you will be within the guidelines as long as you're meeting the length guidelines. As far as any other assignments go, for instance, module 1, interview assignment, skill sheet. Once you're in this module 1 or 2, 3, 4, or 5, you'll have a module number 1 through 5 assignment section. You'll go in there. Again, your interviewing and skill sheets are 2 separate uploads. On here, the interview assignment, this is where you'll be submitting the write-up. So you'll click on the link to actually upload it. It shows you the due date, the points possible. You have the option to do a text submission. However, I always advise against that. I suggest you type it up in Microsoft Word, save it, then upload it as an attachment. So when you have that assignment, you can browse the computer and upload it as what it is. Again, you can write the submission, but if you're writing a submission in Blackboard and your computer crashes or your internet goes out, then you've lost that submission. I highly recommend always typing it as a Word document, saving it, then uploading it by the attached file box. Be sure to not type your assignment in the comments box. If you post the assignment in the comments box, you will get a grade of 0, as I cannot grade anything. That's for comments and feedback that you want to leave me regarding your actual assignment. Again, once you have assignment uploaded via the Browse My Computer box, so for instance, if I wanted to submit a document, say I'm submitting too many files to choose from. Let's see, I wanted to submit an assignment for anything here. I have a Word document here. I choose whatever assignment it is. Once I see that it is properly uploaded, you'll see the attached files, whatever the name of it is, the link, then you can click submit. Unless I want to leave any comments or feedback to the professor regarding the assignment. Once you've submitted it, you'll see that the assignment then will upload. It'll be visible to you in this box, and you can actually see that it's submitted. Once the assignment's been graded, once you go back into your grade book, you'll see that you have a grade visible there, and that will be everything you need to know. Same thing goes for the other part of the assignment. Again, this is the skills sheet. So this document here, the person that you're interviewing, they will complete this sheet each time you do an interview. They will go through here, check the behaviors, and then they can sign it and date it anywhere. Usually on the bottom is best. So you'll want to have at least 5 of these printed off for you and for your participants. Once they've completed the interview with you, you've jotted all your notes, they'll fill this out, you'll bring it back. Once you have that available, it's best and easiest if you actually scan it in to a computer via printer or a scanner and then upload it. So again, you'll click on this assignment link, Skills Sheet 1. Same thing as before. You can't submit it as a text. Obviously, you're going to have to browse for it, find whatever you saved it as, and upload it. Keep in mind that if this assignment does not have a signature and a date on it from that participant that you interviewed, you will not receive credit for it. Right, so that's going to be the same thing throughout each of the 5 modules. You'll see that you have the interview assignment that you'll be submitting. Again, this is the actual written summary that's worth 40 points. Again, that'll be some sort of Word document. This will be the PDF upload of the skills sheet. Then, of course, you'll respond to the 2 discussion boards for each week. For the weeks that you have an actual quiz, that'll be also available in the assignments. I hope this has clarified any questions that you may have had about how to use Blackboard, uploading assignments, or discussion boards. If you have any other questions, you can contact me via email. You can also email directly from Blackboard by using your tools link or send an email. So once you click on the send the email, you can actually select all instructor users or select users, whichever is most convenient. Again, it'll automatically pre-generate my information. You can put a subject there, send me the information. Obviously, a message will be sent back to you in your regular inbox. Again, this is one of the best ways to send emails to me, being that it'll already include all of the course information, so I don't have to guess from which course you're in. Again, I hope this has clarified anything, and if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Good night.